Welcome everybody. I'm Councilmember Mark Carnevale, and today I have joining me Mark McGowan. He's the overnight shelter program manager for the Cathedral City Nighttime Navigation Center being operated by the Coachella Valley Rescue Mission here in the Cathedral City Elks Lodge. Hello Mark, how are you?
I'm wonderful, Councilman. It's so good to see you again, and thank you for the invite where we're able to reach out and answer some questions about our wonderful collaboration with the city.
You know, this is my second year that I was able to be involved in the cooling center. We really lucked out last year, and I really think we hit a home run this year. You know, Greg Rodriguez, who works for Supervisor Perez, we were really out there searching, pounding the pavement, looking for places, heard a lot of no's, and the Elks Lodge stepped up to the plate. I reached out to them. It took a little bit of convincing, but the Elks Lodge have just done a tremendous job, opened us with welcome arms. They've really spoke well about you, how you and your team went in there and organized everything. What does that mean to Coachella Valley Rescue Mission for being there at the Elks here in Cathedral City?
Well, first of all, let me thank Barbara Knox from the Elks. Let me thank City Council, the mayor, but more importantly, Greg Rodriguez just spearheaded it. Manny Perez's office, and we got a lot of no's. You're absolutely right. But the Elks Club stepped up. We met with them, and we realized it could be a long-term relationship if willing. And we went in there and we treated that place like our own. For the people that we're serving, we set up a around-the-clock operation so that I have people there during the day for good neighbor policy, to respect the lodge next door, the hotel, the Goodwill, and all the people that surround the Elks Club, and we've had great success so far.
Well, that is such good news. You know, Councilmember Lamb and I stopped by there it was a week ago. Yeah. We met Jesse, one of your employees, really a great guy. We were able to have some dialogue with some people there that were coming in to take advantage of the cooling center. So would you please explain to us, what does the people expect when they go to the navigation center?
What they expect to have there, number one, is a message of hope. Number two, everything they need to feel comfortable. Right when they arrive, we have pop-up tents that provide the shade they need with ice-cold refreshments right off the bat. They can have a shower, a change of clothes, and a change of clothes and new clothes is something special when they haven't had that. We also have another pod storage available for extra bags they may have. So we lock them up and they're safe there. We have lots of staff members there on property to welcome them in. We also have to respect COVID-19 restrictions. So we have temperature scanning on the way in. We ask them all the hard questions. We look for flu-like symptoms. And once all that passes on through, I would like to thank Chef Melvin from one of the Elks Lodge in the surrounding area that's preparing chef-made meals every night. So they can expect a full hot meal, an intake. We have a specialized staff there like Jesse Christian, and more of a counseling technique where we can really reach down into people and see if they want help. And if they want help and they want to change their life and come back to the main campus in Indio, this year we're doing something different, Councilman, where I have a shuttle available every morning to take clients back here to further resources that they may need to end the cycle of homelessness.
Oh, that is just wonderful, wonderful news. What are the hours of the Navigation Center?
The hours of the Navigation Center are 4 p.m. to 7 a.m. Much different than last year, which was 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And we realized that it just opens up a little too late because the hot sun is just beating down on people. So usually around in between 3 people will start arriving, but that's why I used a security guy in the daytime to help navigate that and avoid any complaints from, you know, citizens, houses, businesses. And it's working out wonderfully because they can come in at 4 and get relief instantaneously.
That is terrific. Mark, tell us some success stories. Let the people know what you're doing there. Right? Look at them light up like a candle.
That's the favorite part of my job.
I bet it
All
is.
the other
And
stuff is silly. But RT was addicted to drugs in Cathedral City. Robert just wanted a stable environment so he can get over his alcoholism. Right now, we're finishing all of his minimum requirements so he could tackle his addiction to alcoholism. And the first 2 people that we brought here are now in our 6-month program in Gateway. And let me just read a couple of these stories right here.
Sure, love to hear them.
Okay, so JK client was in his active addiction when he was brought from CVRM during an outreach that was held in Cathedral City. He was told about the programs available to him offered at CVRM in Indio. He stated he will inform us on his decision regarding the program, and he has successfully entered our 6-month program. Alan M. was another client that came from the Cathedral City Cooling Center. He was in his addiction to meth when he heard about CVRM's Indio location. Alan decided he wanted to come and utilize the available resources to change his life. Alan is now clean and sober, and he looks forward to our 6-month program. Here's a heart-wrenching story with Kevin M. He came from the cooling center, and he suffered from an addiction of fentanyl. And we all know what fentanyl is doing, and it's ripping through our society, and the overdose rates are incredible. And getting off of that is not easy. Our client was afraid that he might lose his life while using fentanyl and living in the homeless encampments. He chose to end the cycle by making the decision to enter our men's program here for 6 months. And I'm proud to say that he has successfully detoxed the fentanyl, and he is residing in our program.
That's great.
I get a little excited when we talk about the success story. So I apologize, Mark, but this is exciting. This is really exciting to see how many people are changing their lives.
Yeah, you've done a wonderful job. And Mark, I got to really, really thank you for helping those that are less fortunate. Yes. And, I just thank you for joining us today here on CCTV. And I'd like to say, tell everybody down there at CVRM how much we appreciate everything, especially Jesse and the whole crew. But I'd like to close by just saying, on behalf of the mayor of Cathedral City, Mayor Aguilar, Mayor Pro Tem Gregory, and council members Lamb and Gutierrez, I'd like to say thank you. I'm Mark Carnevale, Councilmember Cathedral City. Thank you for joining us today.